How are ya doing, my friends? Jovenshire here with a great group of people. We're doing some more board and card games here on the Jovenshire
I love how
channel.
you couldn't get away from peeking your voice.
I had to peek somewhere.
You're like, how are you doing, my friends? I am not peeking, and I hope you're great.
You kept his voice at a normal human level.
I was trying. Hi, I'm the Jovenshire. This is the Jovenshire channel where we cover all things superheroes, video games, comic books, TV shows, all things geeky. Jovenshire channel, Lasercorn Studio. Thank you, Lasercorn, for letting us hang out in your studio to film these board game games. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because we have more board and card games coming around. Also, here with me today playing these board and card games, we've got Sohinky, Lasercorn, and Mari. Lasercorn didn't need to travel that far because, again, we're at beautiful Lasercorn Studios. Yeah. Go follow them on Instagram and YouTube. We've got all their stuff in the description below. But let's get to the stuff we're really here to watch. Some card games.
That was
Who was
weird.
that?
Yeah.
Some card games.
I thought he was doing the cable guy.
Yeah, cable
Felt like the
guy.
cable guy.
Well, look who decided to show.
It's always just a little too Jim Carrey. So this game, it's called Shady Agents. Studio 71, I know, produced it. But Mari, who makes this game?
JK Films.
Yeah, so this is their game. Apparently, they represent one of the characters and all the different roles.
Can you say friends of the show? Friends of the show.
And how the game works is we're gonna split up into two different teams without knowing who's on our team. Good guys, bad guys.
No, I already know. I always know.
So Hinky Damas? Mm-hmm. Nice. Look it up! So you'll split them into two teams, good guys, bad guys. You don't know who's on your team except for Sohinky, he always knows. And from there, you will be able to, you wanna get points to your team or hurt people that aren't on your team. And you can find out who's on your team by asking specific questions. And good guys always have to answer true. Bad guys always have to answer. So, you know, it's like that one,
Always have to answer. Always have to lie.
Always have to
that's
lie.
what oh, yes, they always have to answer with lies. The bad guys do have to answer. My statement was true.
What about bad bitches? What do we do?
Go home?
That's on.
Bye, Mark.
Also, all boss bitches, go work on a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So the game's pretty simple. It goes by pretty quickly. We'll see how many times we can kind of get through. The game will make more sense to you after we play it. But the real fun here is us lying to each other and trying to fool each other, because that always works well.
It's also hard to lie to each other because we already know so much about each other.
It's true. And some of these questions are a little innocuous, if you will. They may not have come up in conversation before. So, anyone want to give me points?
Do you know what innocuous means?
Innocuous means it's a statement, phrase, or something that's safe. There's no danger to it. It's very just neutral.
It just means harmless, yeah.
Harmless,
But
yeah.
Yeah, innocuous, harmless, yeah. That's
We check his grammar a lot.
Yeah. I was like very
For good
proud.
reason.
I was very proud of you for using the word innocuous correctly, and then you elaborated, and I was like, I'm not sure if he quite gets it.
Yeah, I think you kind of guessed that it was the right word for that
I know the
scenario.
word.
He was hovering. It was close.
Okay,
Yeah.
anyways,
Are these our player cards?
these
that
are
we're gonna-
our roll cards, so don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You will be finding out if you are a good guy or bad guy.
Wait, there's only two left.
Yeah, that's how this works.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so I know.
I know.
I know.
Okay.
Aha.
All right, so Winky, we will go ahead and start with you. Let's get the questions out of there, just in case you would like to discard one of your hurt or heal cards in order to ask the group a question.
Discard this.
Okay, we have a discarded card.
Oh yeah.
And he's reading to the group. Now keep in mind, good guys have to tell the truth, and bad guys have to lie.
In your opinion, what is the most interesting thing about yourself?
Starts with you. Answer the question.
When I was in high school, I ran the Marine Corps Marathon to raise money for the Whitman Walker AIDS Clinic.
Okay. For me, I believe the most interesting thing about me is that I've died 8 times.
8 times.
Or I've had 8 near-death experiences. Some were actually thorough and did die, but
Wait, some? One, I thought.
one actual death and 7 other very near-death experiences.
What?
Yeah,
That many times?
that many times.
Wait, are you on your 9th one?
Yes, I've been very careful for the last few years.
Oh my god.
You're on your 9th life.
I guess kind of going off that, if I had to say something, I almost died on the American Ninja Warrior course because I was wearing a Green Man outfit and I fell into the water and I waterboarded myself. You've heard this story before, but If there was an interesting story to tell, that would be my go-to one. I almost waterboarded myself to death on the American Ninja Warrior course.
Okay.
And Mari, what is the most interesting thing about you?
I don't think I've ever talked about it, but I was borderline preemie.
All right. I feel like I've gleaned some information there.
Okay. Instead of asking a question, I can choose not to discard one of my cards, and I'm going ahead and going to play this card and give it to Sohinki. Now, this is one of the points. It could be a hurt, it could be a heal, and we'll tally up points based on the team afterwards. So I chose not to ask a question. Lasercorn, it is your turn. Would you like to discard a card to ask a question?
I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
I've given Mari a card.
And Mari, don't mix those up with your cards.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. All right, Mari, would you like to get more information from the table?
I'm asking a question.
Asking a question, asking a question.
2 different questions. Okay. What is the best birthday present you've ever gotten? Oh, this one's easy. In 5th grade, my parents got me a cat.
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and say the PlayStation 2, which we actually technically stole someone's pre-order.
Nice.
Nice.
Based on my reactions, I don't like gifts, mainly because I haven't had a lot of good ones, but one that
Wait,
really
we've given
stands
you
out.
gifts before.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Based on my reactions in my life, I would say the best gift I ever got was Real Monsters on the Super Nintendo, and that's because I was going to Funko Land for like a year trying to see if they ever had it. They never had it, and I finally got it for Christmas, and that was I think there's a picture of me, like, my face is like super red.
I got a 2-speed bike called the Afterburner. It only had 1 gear, but it was red on the side, and you could like flip it to go faster, and it would just go into like gear 2. But it's pretty awesome. It's like
Isn't that what Brina got you
the
last year?
Afterburner. Yeah, the Afterburner. It's a cool bike.
Now that we've gone one time through, now on the second round, we don't get the option to ask more questions. We just have to give and use our last card if we still have one.
I'm going to give this card to Mari.
Okay.
Joven.
I'm gonna give this to Lasercorn.
Joven.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, let's see what happens. Flip them over.
I've been healed.
I've been hurt.
I have a hurt and a heal.
All right, so I was a good guy,
I
I
healed
was
you.
a bad guy.
bad guy. So we knew we were on the same
Yeah.
page. We
Yeah.
both gave each other heals. Who gave me this hurt?
I did. Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, you had very detailed answers.
I harmed you.
Yeah. You harmed
So
me
we
very
tied?
early on.
Well,
Yeah.
let's count 2
Oh
points.
no, you got 2 heals.
So now we add up our points and hurts as a team. So the good guys got 2 heals and 1 hurt, and the bad guys got
1 heal.
and 2 hurts.
2 hurts.
Team good guys winning.
I will say you don't like cats, so that couldn't be it. And I was like, well, she's obviously the bad guy.
All right, so we're gonna do one more round. I'm actually gonna throw in everyone gets 2 and 2, and we'll try to keep this round a little bit faster, even though there's more cards.
2 and
2
2.
heals,
Oh,
2
2 heals,
hurts?
2 hurts.
Yeah, let's go.
Rock, paper, scissors,
Shoot. Okay. You gotta go first. All right, and because you won rock, paper, scissors, I'll go first, which gives you more time to listen to people.
Oh, I haven't gotten to go first yet, though. Can I go first?
Sure, that takes away everything that I just prepped for. That's fine, go ahead.
Okay.
No, it's fine. You may go
What
first.
were you
Well,
prepping?
wait.
All right, go first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, I shall discard one of these. All right, the question is, and this is very fitting for us, so it's gonna be kind of hard to guess who's lying and telling the truth. Tell us about the worst punishment you've ever received.
Dude,
I know one.
Yeah, I'm going with Smosh Games here, and I think the worst punishment that I ever received, Dragon City punishment.
Oh God. Don't bring that up.
This is not a Smosh Games thing. There was an entire summer when I was a kid that my parents wouldn't let me watch TV, play video games, watch movies, basically consume any media because I was fighting with my brothers. But the one time that I got to do anything, so I was so effing bored because I couldn't do any of that stuff. My mom asked if I wanted to go see Mamma Mia with her and her friends, like the musical, and I did because I was like, yeah, I'll go do anything. And I saw Mamma Mia with my mom.
All of ABBA, right? Yep. Here we go again. Mari, what's your worst punishment?
It was bad at the time, but it gave me a good life skill. I'm able to sew a lot better because I had to sew the entire corps de ballet's point shoes in 8th grade because I mouthed up to my mom during class.
She was not playing favorites. Good mom, good teacher.
Yeah.
No, she didn't because
What did you say?
I didn't like the choreography during Nutcracker, and so she said you have to do the entire corps de ballet's point shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say this choreography cracks nuts?
Okay, ladies and Gordon, biggest punishment, worst punishment.
Yeah. So while the Smosh Games punishments were bad, they were momentary, and I did lose an entire weekend as a child. Me and my brother did not get to go to Cedar Point. I don't know, any Ohio people out there know Cedar Point at the time had the tallest roller coaster in the world, and it was fun. We used to go every year as the Magnum, and except for one year because my brother and I, when we were very specifically told to stop roughhousing, built an aggro crag in the house out of like, well, we built it out of like, there's a coffee table and then we stacked like, what's the thing you put your feet on? It's called like a
Ottoman?
Yeah, stacked an ottoman on top of that. And we put blankets on it, which was like the aggro crag slime, so it would slide off. And we put all that stuff together. And then we had the old school cabinets that the VCR went in with the glass in front. And I knocked my brother off the aggro crag and into the glass and broke the glass, and my parents flipped. And then they were like, no Cedar Point this year. So that was 1 year we didn't get to go to Cedar Point.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask a question. All right. This is an interesting one. This is, who do you think is telling the truth in this game? I'm going to say Mari.
I think that's interesting. Who do you think is telling the truth? All right,
think
you
Mari's
think Mari's telling the truth?
But what was the
Joven.
punishment?
We had to enact a menage a trois a la dragon suits.
It was
Ah,
softcore
right.
porn. I'm gonna say Joven is telling the truth in that one.
Do you think Joven's telling the truth?
Good God.
I did go through a lot of punishments.
While I do believe that at some point Sohiki saw Mamma Mia, that sounds like a very harsh punishment. How long did you say it was?
It was a summer.
A whole summer without media? Mm-hmm. Well, it's who do I think is telling the truth? I'm not sure that that one is truthful. Joven's was...
Dragon City.
Softcore porn.
Dragon City I at least know happened for sure. I'm gonna go with, I believe Joven's telling the truth.
I kind of think Sogi's telling the truth on his. I don't feel like you got punished enough as a kid.
What?
You seem to lack a cause and effect of your actions as an adult, so I feel like you weren't punished enough as a kid.
My parents for now what I would describe as harsh.
All right,
But I still think you should have let us go to Cedar Point. We apologized!
You
Mari,
cracked glass.
Mari, you're up. What are you gonna discard?
Oh, I'm
You should have
gonna.
had, I would never put glass up in an area Tyler could crack it.
I'm gonna ask a question.
You're gonna ask a question. Here's your options.
Where is the coldest place you've been?
Okay.
I'd say Kilimanjaro was colder
Colder than...
than the Cordillera Blanca.
Mari
at all, I
traveled
don't
before
know
she
yet.
met us. There's a part of her life where she was Tomb Raider and we just didn't
Yeah,
really know
I'd say
what was
that was
going on.
colder.
Okay. Mine's gonna be a mountain too, because it's definitely someplace I was snowboarding. I'm gonna say Mount Hood, Oregon.
Estes Park, Colorado.
Okay. Syracuse, New York. Easy. It was -20 with wind chill every February.
See,
Wow.
I don't know the relative temperature of any of these places, so I feel like this question has helped me not at all.
Yeah.
Well, Lasercorn, you're up. You're gonna pass a card or discard a card.
I need more info. Let's do this.
Question up.
Describe one of the most creative moments of your life. God, I wish I had created more things.
Yeah.
Did I really create anything in Riot Shield, man? Or did I just voice over stuff that was happening? I'm gonna say the founding of Smosh Games. Like, we created the...
There's 14 different.
Yeah, we came up with the show template and everything. The editing style, we came up with the shows. You know, we produced them, but we were hosts. I would say that has to probably take it.
My answer is gonna be, depending on when this goes up, I'm working on a cartoon right now. Don't know if I've talked about
Plugging
that
the
yet.
cartoon.
I'm plugging my own cartoon on my own channel. It's not a plug, it's Yeah, it's a plug.
It's a plug.
At Smosh Games, I always had the safety net of other people to help with decision making. On my own, though, it's terrifying because I'm responsible for all the bad decisions. I can't say that was a so hinky note. Nothing to do with it.
I mean, is it unfair to say the same thing? I was gonna say like Smosh Games.
No, you guys lived very uneventful lives before Smosh Games, so it makes sense you got the same answer.
I mean, like, as far as creativity goes, I think that was like takes the cake. And for me, also like beyond creating it, I don't know. I tend to be more creative when I'm collaborating with other people as well.
My sophomore year of college, I was an English major and I was in creative writing class. And I have to say, I gotta dig up these stories, but I think the stories that I wrote during that class, because they were like somewhat oh my god.
Whoa.
Autobiographical.
You dipping into his coffee?
I think they were really, really damn good. And for a moment, I didn't want to dance at all. And I really thought I was going to be a writer.
Normally in second round, you just start passing cards out, but I do want to get one last round of questions in there if you'd like to. So starting with me, I shall throw away a card, and I'm going to read questions. Any questions from here on out, though, lightning round.
Okay.
All right, so...
No long rambling answers.
Yeah. Tell us about your biggest fear. Oh, it starts with me. Home invasions.
Oh,
They're terrifying.
I'm gonna say spiders.
Is it like crippling debt?
Crippling debt.
Yeah.
Gotta be leeches. What? They're vampire slugs.
Okay, I'm not, yeah. Jeez. All right, yes, leeches. All right. There you go. Some more answers. So, Inky, are you going to pass a card, or
Is it fun for this if we just lightning round everything? And
Yeah,
like each of
yeah.
us does one more question? 'Cause
Yeah.
I think it's better.
I'm into it.
Cool. All right. Have you ever ruined someone else's vacation? I haven't been on many vacations, but me and my brothers used to fight a lot when we would go on vacations when we were younger, so I'm just gonna say yes, and probably my parents' vacation.
I'll say yes. More because I want it to be safe. I'm sure that I have.
Yeah. Yes. Obviously Cedar Point, and that was just one. I'm sure. Yeah. Like Mario, I'm sure there's been more.
I'm going to say that I haven't ruined anyone's vacation, and that's only because my parents would travel without us as kids.
Oh my god.
They went to Disney World without us.
Wow.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
parents took me to Disney World and we fought a lot.
Oh, see, well, that's what they were smart parents not to take me. Just sad. Mari, discard a card to read a question.
I'll read a question. Who do you think has told the most outrageous lie? Should we say out of the four of us or just in general?
Out of the four of us.
Well,
And-
maybe
No,
not.
maybe go
today?
bigger. No, just go bigger.
Oh, in
Who do you think is
general?
told that you actually know? You can't say like Trump or something.
I was gonna say Bill Clinton.
Trump.
No. You have to have had a conversation with
Who
them.
do I think has told the most outrageous lie?
Man.
No! Ultimate Warrior!
I was also thinking.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say my brother when he was in high school, because I have no idea how he got away with stuff with my parents, but he used to like throw ragers with kegs, and like he would have like girlfriends over, and he would just do bananas stuff.
I will say, a friend of mine told
This one?
No. No. And I'll say for clarity, no one here. There's no way they would watch this video and, well.
They won't.
See, I don't want to call anyone out, yeah.
Do it. Because here's
Someone
the
I
thing. If
know-
someone lied to you, let them know that you know that they lied to you.
Someone I know said
No.
said they were going to an out-of-state college and actually served a prison sentence. So,
Nice.
yes.
That's a pretty big lie.
Yeah.
My answer is me.
I'll just say this, and everyone will know who I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're still in the you were our last lightning round here, so discard
Oh,
one of your
okay.
cards and ask a question.
What is the worst excuse you've ever come up with?
Worst excuse I've ever come up with.
Oh wait,
is-
it doesn't start with me.
Oh, no, it does start
That's
with
my
you,
own question. Yeah, in grade school, In grade school, we developed these like pen shoot. Do you remember mechanical pencils? We had little, sorry, lightning round. We developed these little pen shooters that would shoot little pieces of light at people, and we thought it was hilarious. And basically, a teacher found one in my desk, and she's like, "Why do you have a rubber band tied to this mechanical pencil like this?" And I said, it was really hard to click, and I thought the rubber band would help. And she didn't buy that. Anyway, worst excuse.
I think the worst excuse I ever gave was, sorry guys, I can't do more editing on the channel because I don't know how to edit that well.
Wow.
Man.
But that's also
See,
true.
Yeah, I'm like, I
Can't
had
edit
to-
for shit.
Yeah. I think the worst excuse, so the second time I ever drank, I got completely hammered. I went home, I was feeling a little nauseous, but I thought I had it under control, and then I was brushing my teeth, and I went, and I puked into the sink. Sorry, I know it's lightning round, but anyway, my parents found me, and it must have smelled horribly like alcohol, and it must have been so obvious what would happen, and they asked me like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know, I just got sick all of a sudden. That was all I could think of to say.
Mari, your worst excuse?
I was at Boston Ballet for summer camp, and I really wanted to go see Lara Croft, The Cradle of Life. And so I told my dance teachers that I literally had diarrhea. No, like I had no shame. No shame.
It's like you don't want to be lifting me up. It's coming out like a factory of.
Yeah, do diarrhea effects on Mario?
I'm proud of me though. I went to go see a movie by myself.
Nice.
All right.
we're
All
ready.
right. Starting. So that was your question. So starting on me, I'm just gonna give. We're just both cards. Everyone's gonna.
I don't have a read on anyone.
I'm gonna give.
Both of your cards.
What?
I'm gonna go so Hinky and Mari.
Okay.
Wait. Boom.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got.
Wait.
Wait.
That's Mari, and that's Liz.
All right. Now that's kind of. I gave you 2 cards. You gave me no cards. So I felt more confidently about you than you did I. Great. Now let's just go ahead and flip our roll card. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Flip.
Defector.
No.
Man.
Really? Those were lies?
Yes.
Oh wow, I had
jeez.
Mari right, and I mixed up you two. The whole game I knew Mari was lying. Well, actually, except for the first one, I thought she was telling the truth about the ballet thing. But the rest of the game, I thought she was lying. But you two, the whole game, I was going back and forth on you. And then I realized I could have just kept both of my hurts and handed them to Mari, but I kept one of each.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you give me a card?
I didn't.
Oh, good, because we're on the same team.
Yeah.
All right, you 2 versus us 2. Healy, I gave you 2 Healys.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So we have a total of 3 points.
I got a Healy and a Hurdy.
Healy and a Hurdy.
Ah, you got
Cant is out. Hey!
Well
Joven
done.
MVP, 2 heals to his teammate.
You know what? Good
Yeah.
games I'm good at.
Medic.
Guys, that's been us here doing some board and card games here on the Jovenshire channel. Let us know what other games you'd like to see and who you'd like to see playing them in the comments below. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. You can like it. I personally don't think that does anything for the algorithm. Also, more importantly, we've got So Inky, Lasercorn, and Mari here. I have links to their stuff down below. Go watch them. Go be better fans. Follow, like, and do that all fun stuff. Till the next time, we'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you need some more Jovenshire in your life, we have 2 videos there on the right, and don't forget to subscribe, because if you like this video, I guarantee you're gonna like the other stuff that we do here. And if you get a chance, go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because we create a lot of content there that doesn't always make it to YouTube. Go check it out.